Hi students, hope you understood the second chapter, polynomial, we already discussed. Now move on to the third chapter, pair of linear equation in two variables. You already studied what is linear equation in 9th standard. Equation means equating two quantities. That means the left side and the right side, whatever you are writing, both should be equal. That is known as equation. Linear equation means the highest power of the variable should be 1. For example, x plus 2 that you studied in last year, that is linear equation in one variable. Here linear equation in two variables means two variables should be there. So we can go through the definition. Linear equation in two variables. So already we discussed equation with two variables. An equation is in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b not equal to 0 is called a linear equation in two variables. Here the two variables are x and y. So any two variables you can take, but here I am writing the general equation in terms of x and y. So two variables we are taking x and y. The normal equation should be in the form ax, that means a means a constant, x means a variable. One more variable should be there plus by. B is another constant, y means another variable plus the constant c which is equal to 0. So one example we can check, 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. So last year studied the linear equation one variable means only one variable will be there, that is x plus 2. Here two variables are there, remaining all are same, right side, left side, two quantities will be there, variable is there, constant is there. So here two variables are there, that is 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. Another example, x minus y is equal to 5. The general form for a pair of linear equations in two variables x and y is, two general forms I am writing. One is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. The general form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here I am writing two pair of linear equation because our chapter is pair of, pair means two will be there. So here two equations we have to write. So both we are writing a means make you confusion. So first we are writing a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. Second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These are the two pair of linear equation. So linear equation, you know, linear equation two variable we discussed. Our chapter name is pair of linear equation in two variables means always two linear equations should be there. Here the condition is the constant, that is a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, that is constant of both the equations are all real numbers, that is positive, negative, root, rational, irrational, any numbers we can write. And the condition a1 square plus b1 square, that is square of both the number or adding the square of both the number should not be 0. And the a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, here also the first two constant, that is a1 and b1 and a2 and b2 should not be 0. If it becomes 0 means only we are getting the value c1. It is not a linear equation, it is only a constant. Here a pair of linear equation in two variables can be represented and solved by. So two equations should be there from the chapter, pair means two should be there. So two equations they are giving means your question will be to solve the equation. So last year also you studied how to solve the equation, how to find the value of the variable. Here also two equations will be there with two variable will be there. So you have to solve the equation. Two methods are there to solve the equation. So first method is graphical method. The second method is algebraic method. First we can discuss the graphical method. Later we can go for the algebraic method. So graphical method means you itself know its graph should be there. So graphical method means A linear equation in two variables when plotted on a graph defines a line. So, two equations are given means ask you to represent using graphical method, then you have to plot the equation in your graph. So, linear equation means always the graph will be a straight line. So, here you will get straight line. That lines can be pair means two equation is there, so two line will be there. Either the two line will intersect each other. Only three possibilities are there. One is both the lines will intersect. Intersect means we will getting as a x. That is one common point will be there. Or be parallel to each other. Parallel means both will not meet at any point. And the third is coincide with each other. Coincide means one line over the other line. That means both line on the same line. That is known as coincide with each other. So, only three possibilities are there. One is intersect. Intersect means both the line meet at one point. Parallel means doesn't meet at any point. And the coincide means both the lines in one line itself. Two points. A pair of linear equation which has no solution is called an inconsistent pair of equation. A new word you have to study, inconsistent and consistent. Inconsistent means a pair of linear equation, that is two equation you get, and that two equation you are plotting on the graph, and after plotting on the graph if you are getting no solution, it is known as inconsistent pair of equation. And you are getting the solution means it is known as consistent pair of equation. Going to the example you will get the clear idea. So, just understand the two new word, that is inconsistent pair of equation and consistent pair of equation. One example we can discuss. Represent x minus 2y is equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 20 graphically. So, graphically or algebraically both question will be there. Graphically means definitely it should be plotted on a graph. So, two equation given means you already studied how to plot on a graph. You should get x and y values. So, first equation x minus 2y is equal to 0. So, x value, y value you want to get. Normally you are putting x equal to 0. X equal to 0 means y you are getting 0. And x you are substituting 2 means you will get y equal to 1. Second equation 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Same method, x and y points you want to get. X I am putting 0 means y you are getting 5 and x equal to 4 means y equal to 2. So, at least 2 points should be there, then only you will get the graph. And after plotting the points you will get the graph like this. You can plot on your notebook and you can check if both are correct or wrong. After plotting you will get a graph like this. Here you are seeing that both points are meeting at one point, that is 4, 2. Both the lines are looking as a x and both are meeting at a common point 4, 2. It is known as intersect each other. So, first these lines can be intersect each other. So, first example is both the lines, that is both equation are intersect at a common point. From the graph we observe that two lines representing the two equations are intersecting at the point 4, 2. Only one point you can see, in that point both the lines are intersecting 4, 2. So, here only one solution is there. The solution of the given pair of linear equation is 4, 2. So, here from our new term we can check is it consistent or inconsistent. Solution is there means it is consistent. That is the given pair of equation is consistent. For 1 mark question, this question will be there whether the given pair of linear equation is consistent or inconsistent. So, you have to find whether it has a solution or not. Solution is there means consistent, otherwise inconsistent. Second example, Romila went to a stationery shop and purchased 2 pencils and 3 erasers for ₹9. Sometimes directly the equations given to you and ask you to find graphical method. Here they are giving as a sentence. First you have to find the equation, then you have to solve using graphical method. Remaining, her friend Sonali saw the new variety of pencil and eraser with Romila, and she also bought 4 pencils and 6 erasers of the same kind for rupees 18. Represent the equation graphically and algebraically. So algebraically they are meaning first you have to find the equation. So purchase 2 pencils. So we can take the cost of 1 pencil as x. Second, eraser. So cost of 1 eraser is y. So 2 pencil Romila is purchasing means 2 into x. Altogether rupees is 9. So altogether means plus. Second is 3 eraser means 1 eraser cost is y means 3 eraser 3 into y which is equal to 9. So adding 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. First linear equation we got. Second friend bought 4 pencil of the same kind, that is 4 into x together plus 6 into y is equal to rupees 18. So from the given sentence we are getting the equation first. Then the normal method, finding the x value and y value, plot on the graph. If we are getting intersect, coincide or parallel, we can check. The graph, after plotting the points, we are getting the graph like this. The x value and y value for x 0, y 3, x 4.5, y is 0 for the first equation. For second equation, x equal to 0, y equal to 3 and x equal to 3, y equal to 1. You can plot, you can check the answer in your notebook and find if both are correct or wrong. And plot the points on the graph, we are getting a line. Here only one line you can see, but 2 equations are given in that line. That means both the lines are coincide. One line overlap the other line. Here, so we studied one is intersect each other. First example, intersecting at one point, so one solution is there. Here they are coincide. Coincide means one line overlap the other line. So from the graph, we observe that both the lines coincide. Coincide means in both the line we can get so many solutions because we don't know both the lines, wherever both the lines are meeting, there all we are getting the answers. So infinitely many solution will be there. We can't tell one specific solution. Both the lines are overlapping. So here infinitely many solutions are there. Solution is there means definitely it will be consistent. So that is the given pair of equation is consistent. Third example. So one more is there, parallel. We can check is this equation is parallel or not. Represent x plus 2y is equal to 4 and 2x plus 4y is equal to 12 in geometrical method. Here also geometrical method, normal thing, x value, y value we have to find, then plot on the graph. We can check either it is intersecting, coincide or parallel. So plotting the points we are getting x and y values and plotting the graph. After plotting getting both the lines are parallel. Parallel means how can we find a solution because both the line doesn't meet at any point. So here no solution will be there. From the graph we observe that both the lines are parallel. So the equation has no solution. So no solution means it is not consistent. Here the given pair of equation are inconsistent. So 3 possibility we studied. For intersecting first example, we get one solution. Second, coincide, we can't find one exact solution, so infinitely many solutions are there. Both the cases solution is there, so it is consistent. Third case, parallel means we can't find any solution, so no solution is there for this equation. No solution means it is known as inconsistent pair of equation.